Hi, Brian Seger here again, certified personal trainer and baby boomer fitness expert, where today I'm going to talk about the next program progression for baby boomers over 50 and 60. So far you've been following the progression. I'm really excited about these pull progressions because myself and the training team, we sat down and we thought about clients that we've worked with and how we've helped people with the pull-ups. So this would be somebody who's probably 12 to 16 weeks or 14 to 20 weeks into doing some of those other programs to getting themselves all the way to pull-ups. So before you begin a program like this, make sure you go through those warm-ups. And again, I'm watching, I see that you barely watch those videos. So go back, do the warm-up video, save that video, and use it, because it's going to help you do your pull-ups more effectively. So the first exercise that we're going to do, it's going to be a standalone exercise that you do by itself. They're called negative pull-ups. You're going to do 5 sets of 5 of them, and you're going to lower on a count of 5. All right, so how it works is you get yourself a step or a stool, or you can just jump up there. You're set yourself up with good pull-up form here. Hands right outside shoulder width. You're going to want to have your body solid, slightly leaned forward. All right, so you're going to jump up, lower on a count of 5. And then you're just going to go back up to the top, up. And lower on a count of 5. All right, you do 5 sets of 5. Rest anywhere from 1 minute to 2 between each set before you begin into the next group of exercises. So the next exercise that we're going to do is we're going to do our band pull-ups now. So this one here, what you can do. So if you watched all the other videos, you know there's different thickness of bands. The thinner, the less support. The thicker, the more support. And I'll link those down below so you can pick up a set of bands for yourself and have them accessible to do your pull-ups. I kind of laugh about that too, is back when I was at the big box corporate gym, I went with my own personal resources, my money, and I bought all the different bands, and I kept them in my filing cabinet, and different members would come up to me and they would ask me if they could use my bands. So I want you to have your own set of bands because I can't give you mine to use unless you train here at Boomer Fitness, which I'll more than happy let you use the bands. All right, so what you'll do is just put your foot in there. You can use the step to help you out there. You can go 1 foot or 2. 2 feet, you're going to get more help. Hands outside shoulder width, bring those feet together. Bring those elbows behind you, shoulder blades down together. Up on a count of 1, down on 3. And when you do this, you want to get that chest to bar. And then back down under control. All right, we're going to do 8. We're going to do 8 to 10 reps. Then we're going to rest for a minute or 2. And then you're going to go into a barbell row. So you're going to get yourself a barbell. What you're going to do is then you're going to keep your, take an underhand grip. Your chest is nice and tall. We're going to drive your hips back. And then you're going to pull your elbows behind you and pull through the belly button. Lower down under control. Breathing out. And then back in. All right, you're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions there. So between the band pull-ups and the barbell rows, you're going to do 4 sets of that. All right, so after you finish that, then we're going to go to the other section of the gym, and I'm going to show you the next grouping of exercises. All right, now that you finished the negatives, the band pull-ups, and the barbell rows, we're going to go over here to inverted rows. And what you're going to do is grab a hold of your TRX strap, which I've linked down in the description section, so you can pick yourself up one, so you can do pull-ups anywhere. What you're going to do is, if you remember, the further in you walk, the harder the exercise is. The further out you are, the less intensity. If your feet are shoulder width or further apart, it's easier. If they're closer together, it's more challenging. It's working more your core. So you're going to do inverted rows. You're going to walk in. Your back is flat. You're going to then pull through the elbows. Bring those shoulder blades together and then down under control. Breathe out. Deep breath in. All right, you're going to do 10 to 12 repetitions there. If you could cruise through those, walk closer in. Then we're going to do our seated row. We're going to have a seat. We're going to take an overhand grip, working on helping with that grip strength. This is going to work our mid-back and our biceps. Our chest is tall. You're going to pull through the belly button, bring those shoulder blades together. Back on a count of 3. In on 1, hold for 1. Back on 3. You're going to do 12 to 15 repetitions, and you're going to do 3 rounds of this circuit. All right, so now you've worked a lot of back there. That's really building up your strength. It's building up your endurance. You've got stability. Now this next section is going to be like no other section that you've ever done before when it comes to the back training progression that you've done, if you've been following along the whole time, is the arms. So as you know, you're going to need your biceps to pull yourself up. So I've got 3 exercises that are specifically going to help you with that grip strength and to help you have that bicep strength so that way you can do the pull-ups. All right, you're going to do 3 sets of these exercises, and Paul's signaling me here to help him out. Let's help Paul out, and I'm going to move this out of the way so we can see each other. I can see you. Paul's giving the thumbs up. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start off with reverse curls. So chest is tall. You're going to squeeze your triceps up on a count of 1, lower on a count of 3, and then you're going to, and this is working your biceps. You're going to pick a weight now that you can only do 6 to 8 reps. So now you're bringing that intensity up to an 8 or a 9. Now we're going to grab our dumbbells. I'm going over here, grab my dumbbells. We're going to then do our Zottman curls. You're only going to do 8 to 10 repetitions of those. Hands as close as you can to the dumbbell and midline of your body. You're going to curl up, rotate over, and then down under control. You're going to do 8 to 10 of those, and you're going to finish off. So intensity there is a 7 or 8. This next one's hammer curls. It's going to be more of a 6 to a 7 intensity, and then palms facing each other, and then you're going to knock out 12 to 15 repetitions. You're going to do 3 rounds of this circuit. Rest 1 minute to 3 minutes between each circuit that you did. All right, let's finish up with those external rotators of the shoulder so that way you can have more stability in those shoulders. That's going to help you really well when you're doing your pull-ups and help you dominate them. All right, so what you're going to do is YIT, YIT, and one thing you want to do is not rush through it. Just that nice steady tempo, up on 1, down on 2. And you're going to do 15 repetitions. And we're going to finish off with the good old rope to neck. I was going to say something interesting there, but I would have sounded silly if I would have said it. But all right, rope to neck. We're going to set this up. And we're going to finish off with 12 to 15 rope to necks. Chest tall, pull through those elbows, shoulder blades together. Up on 1, back on 2. You're going to do 3 rounds of this circuit. All right, congratulations. You made it to this level in the progression. If you have any questions, post them down below. Any comments about how things have been going with you on this journey with doing pull-ups. And for the people who've been watching for 3 years now, been emailing asking me to create videos like this, to create this series. I want to thank you for your patience. Appreciate every single one of you. And have yourself a wonderful day and give it the good old like.